Hey everyone, Alex here. And if you've got a Schlage lock, specifically the BE365, FE595, or FE575 models, then you know how convenient keyless entry can be. But let's be real, remembering the same code forever? Or maybe you just had a house guest and it's time to switch things up. Well, today, we're tackling something super important for your home security and peace of mind. How to easily change that 4-digit user code on your Schlage lock. No more fumbling with physical keys, and definitely no more stressing about old codes being out there. We're gonna walk through it step by step, making it as simple as possible. Alright, so before we dive in, a quick heads up. For this process, you're going to need your lock's 6-digit programming code. This is usually found on a sticker on the back of the lock's interior assembly, or on your lock's original documentation. Keep it handy, because that's our key to unlocking these changes. And don't worry, even if you're not the most tech-savvy person, Schlage has made this process surprisingly intuitive. We're going to break it down into two main parts. First, removing the old code, and then adding your shiny new one. Let's get to it. 1. Understanding your Schlage lock's interface. First things first, let's get familiar with our lock. We're talking about the BE365, FE595, and FE595 models here. They all feature that iconic keypad, and crucially, the SL Schlage button. This SL button isn't just for looks, it's your main interactive button for programming. You'll notice it lights up and gives you audio cues. Those beeps and flashes are super important for knowing if you're on the right track. So, pay attention to them. Orange usually means it's waiting for input, and a green flash and long beep usually confirm success. 2. Step 1. Removing the existing user code. Okay, let's start with clearing out that old code. Think of this as wiping the slate clean before we write down our new secret number. Action 1. Enter the programming code. The very first thing you need to do is enter your 6-digit programming code into the keypad. Remember, this is not your user code. It's the master key for changing settings. Once you've entered it, the lock will usually give you a little confirmation, beep or flash. Action 2. Press the Schlage button, SL. Next, wait for that SL Schlage button to start flashing orange and give you 3 quick beeps. Once you see and hear that, go ahead and press the SL button. This tells the lock, hey, I'm ready to make some changes. Action 3. Press 2 to delete a user code. Now, to tell the lock you want to delete a user code, simply press the number 2 on the keypad. Easy enough, right? The lock should again give you an indication that it's ready for the next step. Action 4. Enter the old code twice. This is where you enter the 4-digit user code you want to remove. Key it in once, and then immediately enter it a second time to confirm. This double entry is a safety measure to make sure you're really deleting the correct code. Action 5. Listen for confirmation. If everything went smoothly, you'll hear a nice long beep, and the SL button will flash green. That, my friends, is the sound and sight of success. Your old code has officially been removed from the lock's memory. Now, if you get an error tone or a red flash, don't panic. It just means something went wrong. Double check your programming code, make sure you're entering the old code correctly, and try again from the beginning of step 1. 3. Step 2. Adding the new user code. Alright, the old code is gone, and we're ready for the exciting part. Setting up your brand new, super secret 4-digit code. The process is actually very similar to deleting. Action 1. Enter the programming code, again. Just like before, we start by entering our 6-digit programming code into the keypad. This puts the lock back into programming mode. Action 2. Press the Schlage button, SL. Wait for that SL button to flash orange with those 3 beeps, and then press SL. Action 3. Press 1 to add a new user code. This time, instead of 2 for delete, we're going to press the number 1 on the keypad to indicate we want to add a new user code. Action 4. Enter the new code twice. Now for your new secret. Enter your chosen 4-digit user code. Make it something memorable to you, but not too obvious. And just like before, you'll enter it once and then immediately enter it a second time to confirm. Take your time here and make sure you're entering the code you actually want. Action 5. Test the lock. A long beep and a green flash on the SL1 button confirm your new code is active and ready to go. This is the crucial part. Test it. Don't just assume it worked. Exit programming mode, then enter your brand new 4-digit code and try to rotate the outside knob or lever. Does it unlock? Perfect. If it doesn't, go back through step 2 again, making sure you entered everything correctly. Sometimes a tiny typo can throw things off. And there you have it. You've successfully changed the 4-digit user code on your Schlage BE365, FE595, or FE595 lock. Pretty straightforward once you know the steps, right? Just to recap, you use your 6-digit programming code to get into programming mode. You press SL and then 2 to delete an old user code, entering it twice. You then use your 6-digit programming code again. Press SL and then 1 to add your new user code, entering it twice. And always test that new code to make sure it works. This simple process keeps your home secure and gives you total control over who has access to your property. Changing codes regularly, especially after a guest leaves, or if you've shared it widely, is just smart security practice.